the bottom. From the bottom. You know we got it. Alright, we up in here. Our first ever guest on From the Bottom. My big buddy, Chris. Go on, say something, Chris.
How's it going? Very, very cool to do this. First time. It's a privilege. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we've been knowing each other for a while now. And he been wanting to get on the show. So that's what we do. We spread the love.
Yeah. What's it been about 7-8 years now since I've lived here? Knowing you?
Yeah. I guess it have been that long.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
It's been a minute. It just seemed like yesterday I moved up here.
I don't know about that one. But tell the people something about you. Tell them about yourself.
I moved up here. It's been about 7 or 8 years. I was living in Vegas, originally from Texas. Kind of lived all over. Lived in Miami for a few years. Went back to Texas and then to Vegas. Lived there for 5 or 6 years, and then moved up here because my mom had a stroke, and been up here ever since, kind of taking care of family and being here with them. They love it up here. Love the weather. They just couldn't do the humidity anymore down there in the south.
I thought it was mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes too. A lot of mosquitoes down there in Texas.
So what's one thing you miss about back home down south? One thing you miss?
I think the number one thing is food. Got to be the food.
So for somebody who never been to Texas, they going to Texas.
Mm-hmm.
What is one food that you would say they would have to get if they go to Texas?
You have to get the barbecue, and you have to go to mom and pop place, little shacks. That's where the best barbecue is. That's where you got to go, and also some Tex-Mex. It's a different style of Mexican food that Texas has. That if you ever try it, that's what you'll love. Got to have some queso too. Got to have the queso.
And then you going down the whole buffet, ain't it?
Oh, make me hungry right now.
Well, Taco Bell is open.
No Taco Bell for me.
Get you the bubble guts.
No Taco Bell.
But what do you do in your spare time up here?
Spare time, a lot of coaching. It's one thing that I've got myself into here. Used to play baseball, and just couldn't do it anymore. The arm couldn't handle it. I got into coaching with the kids. Really enjoyed that. It's definitely something that I think I'll do forever now. It's something I've found to love. Helping out the kids.
Well, if you ever need a starting water boy, you know where to look.
I got you.
So, we're gonna get into the our first topic after his introduction.
The intro.
Parents and sports.
Oh boy.
What's the biggest headache about parents and sports?
Biggest headache. Oh man, there's so many. Well, parents. I think one of the biggest headaches is parents are so caught up with their time as being kids and being athletes and wanting to relive their dreams of playing baseball or whatever sport it is. I mean, they do that in football, basketball, any of it. You see it all around. Parents that are probably more into it than even their kids, and they eventually drive them out, the bad ones. You ever seen Friday Night Tykes?
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah,
I had to put my nephew up on that one.
that explains a lot of how some parents are. So
but What about the parents who never played sports but they tell you how you should coach?
That's a struggle too, and a
So
lot
how do you deal with that situation though?
I think you have to handle it from the get go. Usually in some type of meeting or get together when you first meet. I have found that over the years, if you're stern with them, if you lay down expectations from the get go and kind of tell them how it is, and you'll get respect from the parents. They'll respect you a lot. I know when I first started off, I didn't have any children. I was just coaching to coach, and parents respect it a lot just because of that. But as I've gotten older and now have children in the mix, it definitely changes it. But as long as you just tell them, give them expectations from the start of what's going on, then everything turns out usually pretty well. It definitely has taken a few years to perfect the craft, so to say.
You ever had to knock a parent out?
I've gotten close. Probably no. I would say no, but definitely have had a few encounters with parents that have gotten a little out of hand.
Tell me one crazy parent story.
Definitely one I would say went down in the books was a dad that definitely got out of hand. He decided to drop his son off, which a lot of parents drop their kids off, or they take sports as a babysitter, and they'll drop their kids off a lot so they can go do what they want. Well, this dad decided to go out and have a few drinks. And when he got back to pick up his kid, I'd say he probably wasn't in the right mind to be driving. And I had to tell him that, and he did not like that at all. He kind of went off on me, cursing.
Did you keep the kid, or did you let the kid go?
Absolutely. I kept him. I had no problem telling him that the child, his son, his name was Brian, that Brian was not...
You won't say no name.
Oh, don't know the last name. It's been a long time.
Yeah, okay.
But I probably should know that he wasn't going with him, and I felt like that I'd have the league's support in that, and really just there's no way that I could have lived with it if something would have happened.
There you go. That's what we need them coaches for.
Yeah, you got to do it, man. As his dad was just out of hand, and there's no way I could have let him go and something happened and get in a wreck or something. So I ended up having to take the boy home to his mom, and eventually he ended up getting his son basically kicked out of the league because he couldn't come back. It was pretty sad. So
dang, could have been a future MLB star right there.
Yeah, could have made millions. Ruined his kid's chance. Yeah, no, it's funny now, but really at that time it was pretty sad to see a dad do that to his son. His son was extremely embarrassed when it was happening. I see that a lot. A lot of kids get embarrassed because of their parents, and they don't even know what to do.
Dang. Well, shoot, I had me a story.
What's that?
When I was coaching the little kids, I was volunteer coaching. Matter of fact, I think Jerry was the assistant coach with me. And so we were volunteering, helping these little kids learn drills and stuff.
Gotta love the volunteers.
Yeah, and so, we do the little drills, then we started scrimmaging with the kids and stuff, let them run against each other. But it was this one parent who had to pull me to the side because her son wasn't getting enough playing time. Even though we weren't keeping score, we weren't keeping time. And she just knew that he should have been out there more, scoring more, and I'm like, I didn't even know what to say to her.
Yeah, it's a tough one. Parents do it all the time. They feel like their kids should be, point guard, run shortstop, whatever, be the quarterback of a team, and they feel like their kids should be doing that when really they should be just sitting back and letting their kid learn and figuring things out on themselves. Sports is such a great thing for kids to learn, how to be civil people, Parents they usually ruin it for them.
Well, yeah, you got that right. I don't know. Them parents who be coaching from the sidelines.
Oh, I get that a lot.
They won't let people do their job.
Nope.
But they won't volunteer either.
Nope.
Shots fired.
Never do. I've asked many parents, hey, why don't you come to a board meeting? Why don't you come and help in practice?
You asking for too much right there.
Yeah, absolutely. They never do. But they'll sit over there and complain. That's for sure.
But yeah, shoot, do them like Jerry said. Give them a Coke and a smile.
Get them the Coke. Ice cold Coke. I like that.
Well, we're gonna move on to the next topic at hand. It is it's one that Chris wanted to talk about, called out of control kids.
Out of control.
Elaborate on it, Chris.
Out of control. It's just, you see it all the time, There's so many kids out there that are out of control and acting up and getting in trouble and really needing help, needing mentors or, needing people to talk to. And, it's just, they need it. So a lot of times it's the parents, the parents don't want to step up and raise the kids right or help them out. But,
So do you think parents get the fair shake in this? Like, if they at school and your kid steady acting up, it's only so much that a teacher in the school can do. Most of the discipline have to come from the house.
Absolutely.
Because if they don't respect nobody at home, what make you think they're going to respect people at school?
That's right.
I remember Jared told me this story about this lady. I'm not sure if it's at the school he worked at, but her son was getting in trouble, and they called the mother from the school. She said, don't quote me on this, don't call me between this time and this time because he's your problem.
That sounds about right.
And I don't know. I mean, a good thing I'm not a teacher because I just would have set him outside the school or something.
Yeah. As parents, that's kind of like what I was talking about with coaching, and I mean, you get these kids and the parents, they just take it as a babysitter, they drop them off at school and they don't take it as a learning experience. It's a babysitter for them so they can go do whatever they want and work, play, whatever, and they do that with sports and it hurts, because they're not raising their kids right at home, and that's why you get these wild kids out there, and it's really sad. You see these documentaries of these kids and growing up in these bad neighborhoods, and they don't have anybody. They have nobody to talk to, nobody to help them, and they just turn into some really wild kids, getting in a lot of trouble. It's sad.
Well, you know what I do to out of control kids. If you don't, go back and listen to episode 3.
What's that? What do you do?
To whip or not to whip? That is the question.
That is the question.
I don't know. I think, like I said in that one, whoopings. Well, I used to get whoopings, but whippings can stop a lot of stuff in this track.
They can. It's so different than when I think when we were kids. I grew up. I got whippings. I got the belt. It happened.
Is that a sensitive subject for you?
Oh, absolutely. A lot of people don't agree with it. And I feel like I think in some times that it is it's absolutely needed.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm with you on that one.
Yeah. Yeah, and kids start acting up and they don't want to listen, and you get a whooping and get them under control.
Well, yeah, but we're gonna keep it moving right along. I don't know. It's just a random thought just hit me.
What's that?
I don't know. I wonder do you got an answer for this question?
Oh, here we go.
Listen. You listening?
Yep.
You listen. All right, listen. If a vampire catches AIDS from one of his victims,
yeah,
is it a STD or is it food poisoning? What you think?
It's food poisoning.
You think so?
Where did that come from?
Yeah, I don't know where it came from. It just came. I don't know. Yeah, it just came. It just came up out of nowhere right there.
So where's the what's the answer?
Sure, I was hoping you can help me. I just thought about it.
Food poisoning.
This commercial is brought to you by Vintage Comma Collection. Here's a place where you'll find a unique modern/vintage clothing collection of leggings, joggers, and denim caps, and also jewelry accessories to give you fit that I'm on point like a number 2 pencil type of appearance. Anisha Johnson, founder of Vintage Comma Collection, thanks everyone for the love and the support. You can check her website out at www.vintagecommacollection.bigcartel.com. You can check her Instagram at BD90 for any updates. Also her Twitter at BD90 as well. Thank you.
But what job doesn't exist but it should?
Boy, oh boy.
I know one job that I can probably.
What you got?
Common sense seller, like a car salesman. You sell common sense.
Just common sense.
Yeah, you know how much money you can make off that?
Well, I know a lot of people.
2017 model common sense.
Yeah, you got a card?
Shh, man.
I could pass that out to several people. I'll make you some money right now.
I'd be like a gas station for common sense because, man, people running low on it.
I think you'd be busy.
Sure,
for sure.
I'd be like Costco of the common sense world. I wonder, can you put that in a bottle or something?
Would you be 24/7?
24, man, I had to open up a hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All day, every day.
Who you telling? I'd be like McDonald's and Costco and hospital combined. Like, I'm just slanging it everywhere. Well, what you think? What job you think?
Oh, boy. You could go so many different things.
What's one that's on the tip of your tongue?
The tip of my tongue.
Come on, you gotta have one.
Gotta have one, huh? Okay, so I've always thought the government should come up with some way of having a license for having children. Some way to allow people to have them and not, because I think there's a lot of guys, or not guys, but just a lot of couples out there that probably should not be having kids. I don't think they think about what they're doing in the moment.
So it's like a driving test, but for kids.
Absolutely. Yeah, they need a hands-on test. They need a handwritten test. They need all of it.
Do they need insurance?
They need insurance. They need psychological test. They need it all. Try to figure it out. Because there's a lot of people out there that should just not be having kids.
Well, yeah. Can they get the kid? Can your license get suspended?
Yes.
Is this before or while you have the kids?
I think both. I think it's probably gonna be just not have the license altogether. I guess you could have it taken away. You mess up. Act a fool.
So what would the charge be? PWC?
What's that?
Parenting with children.
Parenting with children. Yeah, that sounds really good.
Well, I guess. I guess I ain't thinking about that. That's the only way you can parent. You gotta have a child.
Yeah, you gotta have the child, right? You gotta have the child. They could be taken away too. No, I wouldn't do that. That's horrible. But yeah, I think there'd have to be some major tests before you were allowed to have a license to have a child.
So how many licenses would you have to have more than one child?
I guess you'd have to have one for each child, huh?
That's a lot of tests.
No, just one. Just one, and then
you have to get it renewed when you get pregnant.
Right. When you're ready to have another one, you got to come on in. You got to come back and take that test again, right?
What if it happened like while she in Vegas?
Ooh.
Like, what happened in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Ooh.
So, she don't know,
Ooh,
So
yeah.
wait, would the father have to get a license, or is this just for the mother?
Oh, that's a tough one there. I guess they'd both have to get it, right? They both need to take that test, Yeah, I guess that would be a tough one.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just thinking, like, you in Vegas, say it's like something happened, and the lady leave and the guy leave, but like 9 months later, like, yeah.
No, I think that takes out the spur of the moment. They got to come in together. So it'd be a couple thing. Yeah, you got to come in. So no more fun nights in Vegas, I guess.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
We're trying to help the kids out here,
Well, yeah, you're right. But I got another question for you.
What we got?
Another topic. Would you do a reality show?
Oh yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun right there. Yep.
Like which one? Like what? Like who? Flavor
Flav,
Ray J,
Real World, Old School.
No Love and Hip Hop.
Oh, Real World, got to do it. Old School, MTV. Whatever happened to MTV?
They're still here.
Are they still there? Do they still have a channel?
Yeah, they still got a channel. They don't do music no more. I don't
No
think.
music?
No.
I thought it was a music channel.
No, it was like
Music
10
television?
years ago.
Yeah.
Not just reality channel.
Just reality?
Yeah. I think they got ridiculousness.
Ridiculous? What?
I think that's what it's called.
What's that about?
Watching. The funny videos and stuff.
Oh, there's the funny videos?
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know what else they have because I don't really watch TV like that.
Yeah.
I think they got Martin. Now I do catch Martin from time to time, and Everybody Hates Chris.
Everybody hates Chris.
Yeah. Well, no, not
that
you.
Show? Oh, no,
I mean that's what the parents say, but I mean, no, it's a TV show.
I didn't know they had a channel like that, or a TV show like that.
Oh yeah, you ain't never heard Everybody Hates Chris?
What's that?
I
about?
guess you probably wouldn't want to watch that because they say Everybody Hates Chris.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, it's about Chris Rock.
Oh, Chris Rock.
Yeah, when he was a kid.
Oh,
you never seen that?
Yeah,
you got to check that one out.
Yeah, I'll have to see. Go watch me some MTV. It's been a long time.
Well, yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'm just thinking what kind of
reality
show I'd be on.
Survival
of the laziness, huh?
Laziness.
Yeah, it's hard work, but somebody got to do it.
Somebody's got to do
it. Yeah. I can see myself doing it.
Yeah.
To get like a group, like we just get like a group of guys or something, travel in packs.
What about on a cruise?
See who could be the laziest.
On a cruise? Reality show on
They've been
cruise?
having, they used to have some bad luck with all their flipping and stuff not working and stuff.
I've been on a cruise before. You could be real lazy on a cruise.
You could do survive on a cruise because like that one that went down and the one nothing working, the toilets or nothing was working.
Yeah?
Yeah, I guess you can go on that one. Yeah, I haven't been on a cruise yet, but yeah, I got a plan. I got to do it. I got
There you go. There's a job right there. We got to start by buying an island, and you have a survival on an island, and people pay to come to your island and survive.
Wait a minute, you said buy an island?
Buy an island, yeah.
I can't even buy my street. How am I going to buy an island?
You can buy islands for cheap now.
It was cheap.
Oh man, I've seen on the internet people get they'll win an island. They
win. No, I'll tell you how much it costs.
How much it costs?
Yeah, you ain't said no price.
Yeah, but I've seen people win an island with it was like a $35 lotto ticket type of thing. and somebody won a whole island.
If it ain't free, it ain't me.
Yeah, right. But there you go. That's actually a pretty good idea. If I could find the money to buy an island, yeah, start up a survival reality show.
Wait. So that means they're gonna have to camp at the island.
Yeah, come up with some kind of
now if
story.
You put like a hotel, like Motel 6 there, I'm there.
You're there?
Yeah.
You ever watched, I don't know if viewers ever seen, what's that show on HBO? It's kind of like a survival thing. Westworld.
I ain't never heard of it.
Westworld. It's in the future, and it's basically, they bought a piece of land and they've built robots that look exactly like humans.
Oh, I heard that show.
Yeah, and it's
I'm
it's like
had to get on bootleg or something.
In the Wild West, and you can shoot people there, and yeah, it's crazy. It's a great show.
You think something like that'll help, like right now?
No, probably not. It probably.
So how do they know who robots and who not?
That's the thing
On that show.
They don't. It's tough.
Well, wait a minute. What?
Yeah.
So you can't tell who a robot and who not. So
Well,
you don't know until after you shoot
them? Well, I think there's something about the guns. The guns can only hurt the robots.
I was gonna say, so they just start leaking oil and WD-40 or something.
No, it's kind of weird. It's like it's almost like they've made them out of, I don't know. You have to watch the intro of it. It's like a milk substance or something. It's weird.
I think the last show I watched was only show I watched is Blackish, and I watched Lost at one time with my girl, but I got lost, so I stopped watching it. Yeah.
I heard Lost got really bad. My parents were really, really into that show, and they said it ended up being like the end was like really bad.
Yeah, I got lost, so I just
something about aliens.
I couldn't find my way, so I was just done.
Yeah.
But we almost to the end, my friends.
Almost.
Yeah.
What we got?
We got the sports section.
Oh, here we go. Love talking about the
sport. As y'all can
sport.
tell in all our other episodes, we play basketball. And we watch a little football. I mean, we don't really keep up with too many other sports. I mean, I know, Chris, you keep up with baseball, though, right?
I keep up with
You keep up with all the sports, right?
Yeah.
Soccer, too?
Oh, no soccer for me. Yeah, I don't do that sport. I used to do a little bit of hockey. I used to even like a little NASCAR.
Well, I remember I used to play water polo.
Water polo.
Yeah.
Yeah? How'd that go? Do pretty well?
No. It's hard to play it when you can't swim. Really.
You can't swim?
No. So it's hard to play it if you got on the floaty. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna get back to the question. What player you think complained the most in the NBA?
Oh man,
because they all be crying. But who do you think just stand out with? Like he just be getting ridiculous with his complaining. Like you can't even blow on him or touch him without him complaining.
I'll tell you what, the one that I've always thought complained.
Name three.
Name three?
Yeah, name three.
Dwight Howard's definitely one. He's definitely one of those.
As big as he is,
he's a whiner. He complains a lot. That's why he's been on so many different teams, I believe. He's a whiner. Let's see. Man, who else I got? Let's see. Are we going present, past, any player?
Probably present.
We're going present.
Probably present, because most people probably know present players, not past.
Present player. Oh man, I know everybody wants to say LeBron, but can't do it.
He's a LeBron fan. Yeah, that's why he can't.
LeBron, the greatest.
He can't do no wrong in his eyes.
No wrong. Oh man, who you got? What do you think? You're going to say LeBron, aren't you?
Yeah, I probably will say LeBron. I'll probably say LeBron. How many? Just one?
You said three.
All right.
Who
LeBron,
else you
got? Probably Harden.
Harden does. He's gotten better this year, though, I think.
Yeah.
I'm a Rockets fan.
And
straight from Houston, H-Town.
Probably DeMarcus' cousin.
Oh, that's
Boogie.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, Boogie.
That's yes.
Yeah,
He's probably number one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, yeah. Who would you compare him to? Is complaining a player from the past. I already know who I compare him to.
Karl Malone.
No.
Karl Malone.
No. Well, I don't know. No.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't like Karl Malone growing up.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I don't know. I would compare him to Rasheed Wallace.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
You know, because them texts be flying. I be thinking, man, they got to. That's how you know
Rasheed.
you make money. When you can get a $25,000 fine and just keep getting them.
Yeah, he I wonder how he's doing these days. Is he broke, you think?
Who?
Rasheed Wallace.
No.
He's doing all
He
right?
was just on TV the other day with KG.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no.
Like, is it a talk show guy?
Broke. Yeah, you know KG got that Area 21 on TNT with Shaq now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and Rasheed Wallace was on that. But no, I don't think, he not broke. At least I don't think he broke. I don't know. I don't keep,
because he did fork over a lot of money to the NBA in his day. A lot of technical fouls from that guy.
Well, yeah, he did. He had a lot of technical fouls.
Rasheed Wallace.
He remind me of people that play at the Y.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
They do. Yeah, you can get that at the Y.
Well, yeah, but there's always that one guy on the court who, that dude just complained.
Yeah.
You know, I remember one time a dude called foul because he thought I was going to foul him.
Thought?
He thought I was going to foul him, so he called foul in advance.
So he assumed.
Yeah, so he called in advance.
Wow.
Yeah, but
assuming. It's not a good thing. Got to stay away from it.
Well, yeah.
Can't assume things, you know.
But Chris, I want to thank you for coming
Absolutely.
out to do this as our first guest.
Yeah.
You know, everybody give him a
lot
hand.
of fun.
You know,
Thank you.
we're gonna have different people on from time to time. Ain't no telling Chris probably be back.
Hope so. Had a lot of fun.
Yeah, you know, so
hopefully get in there with Jerry too, maybe one time.
Well, yeah, we're gonna have to set that up too. But Chris, tell people before we go, what are you gonna get? What do you have planned, or where can they reach you, or you got anything coming up on the horizon that you want to let people know about?
Yeah, I think newly stay-at-home dad. Staying home, yeah,
new,
yeah, new for sure. So learning a lot. Only been a few weeks, but I've I'm gonna start up a YouTube page. I'm gonna try to show the day-to-day life of a stay-at-home dad and what it takes, and different things that you can use to help your day-to-day life and keep your kids happy and keep your house safe and things like that.
So your show gonna be like a instructional YouTube channel, or
instructional,
like a funny YouTube channel,
or you just all the above. We're gonna have a lot of fun. That's
or like a blog, like you just detailing the life of a stay-at-home dad.
Yeah, I would say, blogs, some detailed day-to-day, but we're going to have fun doing it. We're got to have some fun if you're a stay-at-home dad, that's for sure.
So now I got a question to ask you.
What's that?
People going to say, why should I tune into your channel? And what are you going to tell them?
What am I going to tell them?
To make them want to be
in.
like, I want to go check out his channel.
It's going to be real. That's the main thing. It's just going to be real. It's going to be unfiltered, just what it's all about, None of this fake stuff that a lot of YouTubers do, It's just you're going to see the day-to-day real life of a stay-at-home dad. It's a lot of work, and we're going to have fun doing it.
So are you going to have guests on there, or?
Oh, yeah. We'll have some guests. We'll unbox some things to see what the best products are out there for different things for babies or older kids that you have. We're going to have some sports, because I love the sports. We'll definitely have some of that in there to show people.
So how many, like, is it gonna be a new, like, a couple of shows a week, or one show a week, or?
I think we're going to start off with 1 or 2 a week, and hopefully we can get it to where we're going every day.
So when is this starting? Like you said, you starting the YouTube. Like,
We're starting soon. We're starting real soon. Next couple weeks, getting some stuff together, and we're going to be up and running.
so if somebody like message you on like one of your where they can message you, like email or Twitter or Instagram.
Yeah,
And they ask you about a product.
Yeah.
Are you gonna review that product that they asked you about?
Oh, we can do that. Yeah, I think people wanting to know how different products work for their child, and if they're safe, or they're just good product. We'll take a look at it and see if it's any good.
Well, yeah. Well, there you go. So if you want to check out his YouTube channel, it's just one problem, Chris.
What's that?
What are they gonna look for?
What are they gonna look for?
Yeah, you didn't even tell them the name of your YouTube
Yeah, I
channel.
haven't got there yet. Dad Chronicles 101. And
There you go.
you can find me on Instagram with that too. I'm gonna start putting some pictures up of different things, and email too. If you want to ask some questions about different things as a stay-at-home dad, maybe some things that you're having trouble with or need some help with, it's Dad Chronicles 101 at Gmail. Give me a holler and try to help you out.
Well, there you go, people. Chris, I want to thank you for coming out again.
Thank you. Had a lot of fun. Appreciate it.
I want to give y'all the inspirational quote of the week. I'm going to let Chris deliver it to you.
Okay, this is one that I really like and go by with a lot of stuff that I do. It's the process that matters, not the result.
There you go. Now, as I always say, we may not be the smartest, but we surely are not the dumbest. Thank you all for tuning in. We appreciate all y'all. Oh, yeah, we're on iTunes now. Go check it out, all my Apple product people. Thank you. We out.
Adios.